The Miracle League offers players with disabilities a chance to play baseball this spring, but they still need your help in order to do it. Here with us tonight is the Miracle League Commissioner, Cyrus Taylor. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So for those who don't know, tell us about the Miracle League. What is it?
The Miracle League is a fully accessible baseball field. It's about 1/3 the size of a traditional baseball field. The big difference with the Miracle League field is that the field has no raised surfaces, no grass, no dirt, no raised bases, anything like that, which provides a completely accessible field for anybody using walkers, wheelchairs, or anyone with a disability.
And this is located pretty much adjacent to Dan Kinney Park in the southeast side of Springfield. How many players are involved in this?
Our league started with 13 players in the fall of 2010, and this spring we hit 215 players.
Wow, so it has grown.
That is 14 teams. That is a lot of players for sure. So.
14 teams. What are the ages for this?
The ages are 5 and up. 5 to 17 is our youth program, and then 18 and older is our adult program. I have a 78-year-old woman that plays every week. So.
Oh, how about that? How about that? What does the league do to help these individuals?
This really gives them the opportunity to get out on the ball field, which a lot of us take for granted as we're growing up as an opportunity. This gives everybody equal access to the sport that we all grew up playing and love, and it's a really, really inclusive program in and of itself, but it's also an inclusive program in that it brings our community members back in, and they can reinvest in these valued members of our community. So.
Now, you mentioned the softball field obviously accommodates wheelchairs and walkers and things like that. So these players do need a little bit of help while they're out on the field.
Right. It's not extensive. You don't have to have an extensive knowledge of baseball or anything like that. It's more so if they need a little bit of help picking up a ball, maybe swinging a bat. You know, sometimes we, think that you just run to first base, but sometimes they may, run to third instead of first. So we just kind of have to redirect people and get them pointed in the right direction. And really, you're out there encouraging them, keeping them safe, and just enjoying the game with them too.
So each player kind of has their own individual cheerleader, and they're called buddies.
Right.
For the Miracle League buddies, and you're in need of them right now.
Desperately, yes. We have gained some traction, and we've got some buddies, but we have with 215 players, that is a lot of people and a lot of volunteers that we need to help us out. Our Thursday night league actually does not have any group buddies that have signed up quite yet, so we're really looking to fill that spot.
And that's the adult league?
Correct.
Okay, so if someone is interested in being a buddy, who are you looking for to do this?
Anybody that's ages 12 and older is welcome to come out as a buddy. We have had a little bit younger groups that have came out with parents on site and or on the field with them before too. We're a pretty flexible league, as you can kind of imagine that we have to be. So.
Sure. So individuals can do this, but also maybe if you're a part of a group or something like that, that could work as well.
Absolutely. It's been a really cool thing to see. We've had, your traditional style, baseball teams, youth, adult, different baseball teams that have came out, but then we've kind of had some unique groups. We've had the Springfield Little Theater that's came out. We've had the Best Buy Geek Squad. And anybody that comes out and actually experiences, I know that's a big step to take. It takes people out of their comfort zone. But when you come out and you experience how much joy you're bringing to these people's life, it really, really makes a big difference. And I think every group that I've ever had come out said, when can we come back? So.
And that's the thing, it doesn't have to be the entire season.
Oh, absolutely not. If you can get a group of 15 or 20 people to come out for one night of baseball, I can guarantee you'll have a good time.
So the buddies are ready to come back. What is the impact like for these players too? I'm sure it brings them so much joy.
Oh yeah, it's unreal to see. We've seen so much progress with so many of these players. They've gotten high marks from their therapists, and they have all these other things that they have to do, and this is something that they get to do, that they enjoy, that has all these fringe benefits. It's such a valuable piece of our community.
I'm sure it boosts their confidence too.
Absolutely. We have people calling their shots. We have people, that we've had home runs hit out there. I had one of our adult players who is blind was pitched a ball and hit a home run out of the park.
Wow, what a night for him, for her.
Yes, it was amazing.
Very good. Okay, so when are the games? You mentioned there are 2 different leagues, so do they practice at all, or do you just show up for the game?
We don't have any organized practices. The field is open outside of game times for them to go out and practice on their own if they'd like. They do have a lot of extracurricular activities with therapies and all different kinds of things. So we try to keep their time commitment to a minimum and stuff. But we play games on Monday nights, 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30 p.m. And then we have games on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights nights at 6 and 7 p.m.
Okay, very good. If someone's interested in becoming a buddy, what do they need to do?
They can visit parkboard.org/miracle, and it'll get them pointed in the right direction and get them in contact with the right people to make that happen.
Very good. And one last question before we go to, it's not just baseball that the Miracle League helps people with disabilities with.
Absolutely not. Our community is very, very supportive of individuals with disabilities, and we also embrace that with the Park Board's Accessible Recreation Department. We have a full set of programs for individuals with disabilities to help them be included in everything that we have to offer in this community. So
very good. And I'm sure you can find all that information too by going to the Park Board's website /Miracle League.
Correct.
Okay, this is Cyrus Taylor with the Miracle League. Thank you so much for being here. And if you think you might want to just be a buddy, just go check it out, maybe do one game, get in contact with these guys. They're always looking for some volunteers, and like you said, most of the volunteers do want to come back.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks so much for being here. We'll have all this information on our website and Ozarks Tonight. We'll be right back.